Hello guys, welcome to the channel. A bit of a different game this time than you are normally used to. Normally we play the Crew 2 or some other racing games or driving games. This time we're gonna do a bit of The Division. I have been playing over the weekend some games on using the Uplay Plus, which was free in the month of September. And then you can test out some games. And eventually ended up buying The Division 2. So we'll stream a bit of that. This is a shooter game in a way, but it's not just about shooting, it's also about exploring. You need to find some loot, and there is also all kind of stuff happening on the site. So you have some main missions, you have side missions, you have to do some projects, you have to unlock some settlements and safe houses and so on. And the general story is that a virus has been spread over the world, and everybody's going a little bit lunatic because of the virus. And you, as an agent, are supposed to have some order in town. Let's call it that. But first, we will, as you can see here, level 21. I've been playing a bit, but you can create, I think, up to 3 different agents. So we'll quickly do that, and then we go from there. We create a new agent, which means we are quickly gonna go through the tutorial and try to reach the White House, which will end up being our headquarters. Why the White House? Well, because the Division 2 plays in Washington, D.C. I believe that the first game, which I have not played, was taking place in New York. And this is the second.
Select a body type. Press select to continue.
Male or female you can choose,
Head.
and then you go from there
Push
with
down for the next
all kind of
option.
stuff that you can change. I quickly do that.
Head. Face. Push down for the
Yeah,
next
even
option.
you can see here the brow, the eye lines, the nose, the mouth, the cheeks. You can change whatever you want. We'll just keep it like this for now.
Face. Skin. Push down for the next option. Skin. Eye color. Push down
Not
for
gonna
the
go
next
for blue,
option.
something brown maybe. Yep, that will do.
Eye color. Hair. Push
Black.
down for the next option.
Let's see. You can first choose the hairline.
Hair. Hair color.
Hair color. Want
Push
to have
down
some
for the
white,
next
gray,
option.
whatever. Just keep it black for now.
Hair color. Facial hair. Push down for the next option. Facial hair. Scars.
You can have some
Push
scars
down for the
if you
next
want.
option.
We're not gonna do
Scars.
that.
Face paint. Push down for the next option.
Go a bit more undercover. Let's go with that.
Face paint. Neck tattoos.
Neck tattoo
Push
if you
down
want
for the
one.
next option.
Let's put one
Neck
on.
tattoos. Arm tattoos. Push down for the next option. Arm tattoos. Leg tattoos. Push down for the next option. Leg tattoos. Hat. Push
Let's
down
see.
for the next option.
That's a bit too large by the looks of it. This is kind of okay. We'll go with a bit more like that.
Hat. Glasses. Push down for the next option. Glasses. Shirt. Push down for the next option. Shirt. Pants. Push down for the next option. Pants. Shoes. Push down for the next option. Shoes. Patch. Push to patch.
Okay. That's our new
Push down
agent.
for the next option.
Quickly went over it. Now you hold this button here,
Confirm character.
and we
Hold
create
select
it.
confirm character. Press select to confirm character.
We'll have a small prologue and then some sort of tutorial mission to go to the White House. But first you have the tutorial.
Priority mission highlighted. Proceed to the marker.
Over here! Agent! Meet me at the gate.
This is Agent Saunders apparently.
Agent! Follow me! I need backup!
Of course you have to map your keys and so first to know what you're doing.
Hostile threat detected. Take cover.
Come in behind that barrier! Incoming hostiles! Keep firing! Take them out! I'm surrounded! Stay the fuck away! You see that? They got him!
Loading.
Hold the line!
You see what that fucker did?
Crap! Watch your flank!
We have some health kits that we can change as well.
Got you now! Moving. Don't stay in one spot for too long! We have to get down there to help him!
You pick up these things that you lose here, grenade.
Get him! Cover me! Let me get it! See that?
Trying to revive our agents here. This is sort of your
Be okay.
tutorial thing to tell you that if you're out there with other players, you can revive them if they are down.
Check the perimeter!
See to those barricades and have someone radio the patrols to be on the lookout for stragglers. Some of those bastards got away. I didn't expect
We will see how it goes because we had some
You okay?
issues
If this keeps up, we're gonna have to relocate.
with the latest driver of
Help me
Nvidia,
with this.
which they now seem to have rolled back or pulled back.
We're stretched too thin to protect everyone here.
But I still seem to have, but that might have something to do with my PC running on an i5. I still have to seem to have some issues with
That can't be
cutscenes.
right. This is a distress code. The coordinates for Washington, D.C. How is this possible?
Get down! Everybody get down!
Someone has to stay. We can't just leave these people here. Whatever happened, it needs to be fixed or it's all over. You go! I'll do what I can here. Go!
They will defend the lines while we go basically into Washington and try to take care
We
of
took
business
things
there.
for granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free Wi-Fi. When those were taken from us, we survived. When communications broke down, the trains stopped and the internet went dark. We survived.
But when the pharmacies were looted and hospitals shut down, asthma became lethal. And with no police to protect you, did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
We are a resilient species. When our society collapsed, we found ways to go on. And now, for the first time in centuries, what we want is also truly what we need. In the face of disaster, we helped each other.
We built new communities in the ruins of the old. We adapted. We survived. Established a new normal. But there are also those who build nothing. Create nothing.
Hyenas preying on the weak. They've made our world bleed. But we don't stand alone. A brave few have sworn to protect us and save what remains. They unite us.
Remind us that we are one people. They are our shield and our light. But if that light goes out,
who can save us then?
It's been 7 months since the outbreak. We still live in fear of the virus, the green poison. The real danger is out there, waiting.
Here comes the first mission, sorta, tutorial mission. We need to reach the White House. But I will sorta go a bit left and right to show you that this game is not only about shooting. It's, you have big streets and such where you can, of course, you can just go straight for your next goal and go to the next mission and whatnot. But you can also go left and right into back alleys, buildings, where you will find all kinds of loot. In those loot boxes you will find some parts which you need, materials which you need to craft your own weapons and that kind of stuff. But you also find loot boxes which will just have weapons. Every time you level up, you're gonna get higher level weapons. Also your opponents, they sort of adjust to your level. That also means that if you play with another player, the whole game will adjust to the highest level player. Which might be a bit of a problem if you play as a new player. Because you can always have a clan or a group or a team of 4 people around. You can call for backup if somebody in the world is in your session. They can join you, so yeah, it might be possible that one of the higher level agents joins your session occasionally. Then the AI opponents will automatically adjust themselves to that level as well.
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency channel. Flash priority.
Reach the White House, which is just in front of us, as you can see.
Hostile forces have breached our southern perimeter. We are in need of immediate assistance.
But of course, you can assume that we're not just gonna walk in there. So they have these orange indicators, sort of more or less guiding you the line to go. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go there. And cover. Seems clear. On the left top of your screen you have like a little circle, a little diameter of the minimap, more or less. As long as that is white, everything is clear, more or less. And if you come on boxes like this, they light up, and then you can open them and let's see what's in it. We have some mask, but it gives us a lower level than we have, so what we're gonna do is you can loot it, or you can loot it as junk. It is junk because it's lower than what we have, so I'm just gonna loot it as junk, and then later you can destruct that junk, or you can sell it, or you can do whatever you want with it. These blue boxes have bullets, they can restock. They sort of gave us a weapon to start with here. So.
All government personnel, the White House is under attack.
As you can see now here, the minimap goes a little bit red there. That means that there are some enemies about, as you can see.
I've got eyes on a division agent heading north toward the White
people
House.
this time.
Looks like they've cut down a group of hyenas and are headed this way.
Agent, if you can hear us on this
And
frequency,
occasionally you will
keep
get
pushing
some
forward and
loot.
blindside these bastards.
In this case, we have some knee pads, which is green, so that's better. So we will equip those, and we also picked up a med kit, an armor kit, which you occasionally gonna need. Not in a tutorial race probably, but this is water, because yeah, the world is sort of abandoned. You also need to find water and food for the people that are trying to survive and help you. Titanium, you might need that for some stuff to create. Electronics. I could just skip this easily. Just go for the White House, but then I will miss out on all this loot. So that's where the exploration thing comes into play. You can shoot these locks. These are the kind of things that you want to find. That should be a weapon. It is, but yeah, it's giving a bit more damage than what we have. We will loot it for now, and we will check it out later. You can always press Y for inventory, and then you sort of already see what is going on. You have 2 weapon slots, and then a pistol, a sidearm on the side, and then some gear, a mask, a backpack, a chest armor, some gloves, a holster, knee pads. These are other stuff that you can get. We're gonna get some 2 skill slots available as well, and we also have some grenades. And as we level up, we will get better materials, obviously. But let's finish the tutorial mission. This is also a red one, so we're gonna loot it as junk. You want to, of course, improve with your gear and not get lower stuff. So this was a bit of a sidewalk out of our mission, but you occasionally have to do that. That will help you. Now let's get into trouble, shall we? The White House is under attack. Getting a little bit red, so we put on a medkit. Finally. All seems clear. Time to pick up some bullets. And that will be it for this. We have reached the White House, which will become our base of operations, our main headquarters.
Good thing you arrived when you did.
Hey, thanks for the help out there. You should check in with Manny, our coordinator, upstairs in the blue room. And come by here if you ever need help.
And this is where it might go wrong. We have to meet with this guy here, and he's basically telling us that he has a settlement, which is like the second headquarters. I will try it, but I'm afraid we're gonna get stuck. This is a cutscene, and for some reason or another I get stuck in these cutscenes sometimes.
This is you.
So
Welcome
I'm
to
just
these.
going to skip
By
it.
the way, Agent, head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster. He can get you set up with some division tech. You're gonna need the edge.
So what it just told us now was that we need to go to the theater settlement, which will be our second HQ in the first zone that we can play in, let's put it that way. And other than that, he told us to meet with the quartermasters downstairs. So that's what we will do first. And that's that guy here.
Let me be your one-stop shop.
Co-op Dennison, that is the first member of your staff here in the White House. You have to, I think about 8 or so, you need to recruit during this whole thing. But this is the one that you sort of get because this guy helps you out with skills and perks. That's what we will go in for now.
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill. What'll it be?
So we have some skills unlocked. Division agent skills are based around skill platforms with a number of variants. There are 8 skill platforms available. So skills are unlocked by completing certain main missions. You can unlock the skill platforms in any order. Choose which skill you want to unlock first. We have some things here. This is a pulse, and it sort of, yeah, more or less tells you by the orange line where the people are. This is a turret. It's some weapon that you can drop there, and it automatically shoots whatever it detects. So that is something that might help you out as well. This is the hive. And the hive is sort of, yeah, it sends out micro repair drones that expect themselves to repair allies' armor. So it repairs your armor, it repairs your friend's armor if they are in that green zone here thing. Also something useful, but the thing with all these skills is you have 8 available, which you can choose from. You only have 2 slots. Well, at this moment in time, even only 1, I think. This reinforces your allies. A Firefly, let's see. The blinds enemies that passes over, causing them to unable to function at full combat. So you sort of, yeah, blind them out, and that gives you a easier option to take them down. Seeker mine. You just roll that thing there, and it explodes. And then the shield, pretty obvious. The problem with the shield is, yeah, if you bring out the shield, you go down to your pistol. And that pistol, yeah, only has like 10 or 20 magazines, bullets, yeah. You're gonna have a hard time getting somebody down with a pistol, more or less. So what we're gonna go for is the drone. If you bring that thing out, it sort of detects the opponents and also kills them, depending a bit on which one you take. You have the striker, that is the one that I will take, because that detects, as soon as you point your arm and shoot at something or somebody, and it detects it as well, it will fly and help you take that person out. The defender sort of defends your friends and such. Can be very handful, but not now, not in the beginning. This thing sort of drops some bombs. There he goes. Boom. Also, and the fixer replenishes nearby allies' armor or can be manually targeted on specific allies. But we're gonna go for the striker. I have tested it last weekend, and for me this is probably the best skill to start with. So we're gonna unlock that. And we're gonna equip it, and then you need to select the slots. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on this slot, that's fine. Otherwise I press the wrong buttons, I already know that. On the first slot, when we have a second skill, on that first slot I will put the turret. Then we come to the perks, a bunch of perks that you have available. You can get some extra armor kits, some other stuff. We will that will become clear once we go through a bit further. At this moment in time, you will only have the first perk available, which will give you an extra weapon slot. That's exactly what we need. So I'm pretty much gonna skip that. We're gonna unlock that. It's the only one you can unlock as your first one, and that is it.
See ya.
First look on the map. The hostile factions in DC have their main foothold from the strongholds. Weaken factions by completing main missions in order to access the strongholds. The civilian militias are based in settlements. The theater is the first settlement that we can unlock.
Agent in need of backup.
And they are sort of safe havens where civilians have banded together to support and protect one another from the dangers in DC. The closest settlement is the theater settlement on the east side of the city. Downtown East, that is this area, as you can see, level 2 to 7. That's where you play in the beginning. Then we go a bit more south for level 4 and 8 and so on. Settlements provide a number of different activities, including main missions, side missions and projects. Check in with the settlements and see what they need help with. So these settlements, they always need help, and that's where you need to bring food, do some side missions, all kind of stuff. Completing a settlement's mission will unlock new skills and equipment.
A clan member has joined your team.
It will also upgrade the settlement and provide the base of operations with new stuff. Which sort of brings us to the first thing to do, and that is to unlock our, let's say, second headquarters. The White House will always be your main headquarters, but you will have settlements
Augmentation activated.
in each of these zones here. So you have like level 4 to 8, which is the Federal Triangle. Then we go East Mall. We have Southwest. We have Downtown West. We have Constitution Hall. West Potomac Park. West End. Foggy Bottom. Then we have Roosevelt Island. And then eventually Capitol Hill over here. Then you're level 30. But there are always missions coming up and popping up out of nowhere. Even if you are level 30, it goes on. And then in the west, as in the east, as in the south, you have a dark zone, which is sort of contaminated with the virus. And there, it's each to their own, which also means you have to pay attention to other players because they actually might shoot you if they feel like it. And of course, everything that is red on the map is sort of things that you have to overtake, and those are enemies. Green are friendly people. If you go in the map and you see some green, that means that they are friendly. They might also help you. You can, as you can see here, call for backup. If you play solo, there will always you can call for friends or something. Then the green people AI will help you out. But you can also call for backup, and then some other player, which is in your session somewhere, might decide to answer your call and come and help you out. It is a way to meet new players, more or less. And out of nowhere comes Mr. Bokus over here. But yeah, he's level 20. This is Dirk. As you can see, RMD, we already have a crew or a clan, but that is something that we'll unlock later.
I've got what you want, Agent.
If you're here in the White House, always check all your gear. So if you press Y for the inventory, you have some stuff going on here. We have weapons, but we only have one weapon, so that is obviously in level 1 weapon in slot number 1. So we don't have anything for slot number 2. We do have a pistol. Let's have a look. This thing has, that's what we found out there. Has a bit more damage, but it has a smaller magazine, only 7 bullets instead of 15, and it also 310 rounds a minute. The one we have is actually better, the way I see it. It has a bit less damage, but there are more bullets in the magazine. So it's always a bit of yeah. What do you want? Do you want like some fast, or do you want more damage? I usually go for the biggest magazine possible, so that you can keep firing before you have to reload. So this thing, what we're gonna do with that is mark as junk, and then we will see after that. Same here. Oh, that's already marked. We also have 2 gloves. That's also marked. And also this can mark as junk. That's that. Every time you level up, you will find over here a proficiency cache, and you can, every time you level up, you will be able to open this up, and it will give you like 1 gear and 1 weapon normally. So let's do that for our level 2, which we have reached now. Some knee pads and indeed a second weapon. So we go back into the inventory and see if it's any good. The knee pads is indeed level 334. We have 283, so we're gonna put this one on and mark this one as junk. And let's have a look. Compare the weapons. A bit more damage. Magazine is fine. So yeah, we're gonna put this one in the second slot, and then we have 2 automatic weapons and a pistol to start with. At this moment we have an inventory of 30 pieces. Also here you have perks for that to get more stuff going.
Take a look at what I've got for you.
And if you have more perks, then you can of course have more stuff in your inventory. In these settlements, in the White House, in everything like that, you find these boxes here, and which you can open.
Nice.
Like now we are fine. We have an inventory of 5 of 30 items, but you might have like some really good stuff in there. You can always put it in your stash. Seeing this is a new agent, but I also have another agent which is a higher level, I already have some stuff in the stash. So if I check there, as you can see, I already found some level 30 weapons, or they were dropped by some other player. A friend or so can drop stuff as well, and so yeah, I put them in the stash because you cannot use them anyway until you are level 30. That's more or less what I've done, and some other stuff here and there as well. A holster, also level 30. Some knee pads, level 30. So I just keep them in the stash. You don't have to take them out in your inventory, because you cannot go to this stash unless you're in one of these buildings headquarters. The inventory, you can, even if you're out there on the world, you can get to the inventory. So you want to have like the stuff that you are using in your inventory, the stuff that you might use later, you put in your stash. And then the mailbox, you will get some deliveries or grants occasionally. That is that. Other than that, yeah, you can walk around here in the White House. There are some tables here and there, nothing there yet, but once you go through the story, it will unlock more stuff. What you also want to find is some audio and video things. The videos are the cutscenes, obviously, and the audio you can find by finding these phone things.
The neighborhoods you'll be moving through are hyena territory. They're a bunch of vicious assholes who prey on the weak and vulnerable and kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves. They've been an especially serious problem for the theater settlement. Given our situation, we need the help of the settlements. But they can't do much if they're struggling to survive. So see what you can do to take some pressure off them. But don't forget that we have to get the Shade Network back to full strength. In a lot of places, the division has been the only thing holding people together. But where DC is the priority, most agents are completely cut off. They're not gonna last long without support.
Group augmentation inactive. Group augmentation active.
Just exploring the White House a little bit. Now, because Manny Ortega over there was talking to us, we could not hear with the phone, but normally if you pick up a phone, you can collect and play.
Priority message to all active duty agents. Be aware that Agent Aaron Keener, call sign Vanguard, has had his agent status revoked and is now a priority target. Keener is directly responsible for the murders of several SHD agents in New York, and he is now wanted for high treason and acts of terrorism against the United States. He is armed and extremely dangerous, and it is believed that he has gathered other former agents to his cause. Identities will be released once they are confirmed. Keener's last known position was Manhattan, NYC. End message.
So these phones, as you can see, give you some sort of thing what is going on. Yeah, I also get like some pop-ups for co-op because Derek joined me here. That's always, but that is nothing to worry about. You can always check that later. Seeing I have another agent which is already higher level, I also unlocked over here the clan or the crew or the world quarters. Normally you cannot go in here unless you have already recruited whoever unlocks this clan thing here. You need 4 members though, and then you can do some extra projects and get some cash, sort of like crew goals, and every week you get some extra goodies from that. Other than that, there's not much we can do here at the moment. Seeing just me and Derek that we
Group augmentation activated.
Another phone here.
Priority message to all active duty agents. The individual responsible for the creation and release of the smallpox variola chimera virus, also known as the dollar flu or the green poison, has been identified as Dr. Gordon Amherst. Amherst's body has been found and identified. Post-mortem shows that he died of his own disease. End message.
Some message over the guy who spread the virus. Apparently he's dead. They found his body. He's killed by his own virus. Now, if you open your menu and you click on progression, because we just picked up some phones and stuff like that, you will always be able to find them over here in the collectibles. Found footage, if you find some videos out there, and then over here the division. Here are the audio tapes that we just found. You can always play them here again. So what you can do if you find these phones and such, you just pick them up and you stop the transmission, and then later you can check in your collectibles to see what it actually was about. So you can play the audio tapes again. It will always, if there is something new, it will give you like an exclamation mark on these things here. Artifacts, apparently we found also some memorabilia. The White House snow globe, because we have reached the White House, that is sort of our reward that we got there. Oh, we have some other stuff going on. Database. Combat intel. This gives you, as the word says, intel. It gives you information about what is going on. It has files on people, with explanation what they actually do in the world. So also here you can always come back and read what is what the hyenas are. Those are sort of the enemies, and you will get some more information later on. As you can see, a bunch of stuff that you will find out there. Faction. Emmeline Shaw is an outcast. She lost her daughter in the Roosevelt Island quarantine. This trauma motivated her to form the Outcast and seek revenge against those responsible. Shaw is a charismatic and ruthless manipulator who exploits the weak. She has no known close friends, but an inner circle which she trusts implicitly. So that's one of the opponents, I'm guessing. Antoine Ridgway financed his college studies through ROTC and went on to become a reserve officer. He has a lucrative career as a salesman and often used the skills he gained during this period to enhance his leadership style. He was commanding a company of the Maryland National Guard as a colonel with the pandemic struck after the National Guard was assimilated into the GTF. Ridgway became increasingly disgruntled and led his unit in a rebellion, taking command to form the True Sons. So that's sort of a gang that you're up against, the True Sons. Ridgway is ambitious and has a strong desire to lead. He will always dominate the conversation and express his concern if he disagrees with people. So yeah, we're gonna have to take down the True Sons, I'm guessing. The Division, that is more or less what we are. The Rikers is another organization. The Cleaners. Last Man Battalion. You can all read it up here, what it all does. The GTF is the Joint Task Force. Sarah and the Hyenas is the opponents that we are up against. That's the new information we had, because we already met a few of those and took them down. Let's see. Key people profiles. Aaron Keener. President Waller. Gonna meet at one point or another. Vitaly Chernenko, I'm assuming we're also gonna meet. Manny Ortega, that is our guy up here in the White House. That's our yeah, sort of our base of operation guy that runs it. And President Mendes. Oh, we have two presidents. Waller and Mendes. Okay. Reports. What is reported? Black Friday outbreak. Those are Green Poison. Green Poison. Those are the phones that we picked up. Not only do we get the message, but you also get like some more information about it. So always you will see it on your minimap if those if there are some phones or something about.
Character.
You will see it.
Regression.
Anything else? Main missions. The theater settlement, that is our next main mission. That's what we're gonna do. And a classified assignment, level 2,
Character.
should also be available on the map. So let's have a look. Here is the classified assignment, and here is the settlement. We're first gonna do the settlement because this is like a green zone that we have to unlock. That means if we are in that area, we can always go there. This is also a safe place at the same time. People cannot get to us because it's guarded and so on. Sort of like the White House, but yeah, different areas on the map. There will be more settlements in the other zones as well. And that's sort of, it's an upgradable thing. So you go there, you unlock it, and then you can upgrade it, I think in 4 levels. And then you go to the next area. Here is another settlement, over here is another settlement, so we will do that first. Let's move. Where do we need to? We need to get out of here somehow. And first unlock the theater. So let's see, what do we have here? That's okay. And the other one. Okay, nice. Always look left and right to see if you find some loot. The electronics and so is not that important, of course. What is important is to find some extra weapons occasionally. Mr. Focus is following me. Seeing he is in my group, he doesn't even have to open the thing. He will be able to just pick it up what I opened, and I will be able to pick up what he opened. We have to go that way, but it seems to be a little bit of a problem.
Echo, nearby.
You've really done it now!
They're a bit tougher because I am here with Mr. Focus. There we go. Also the opponents take on his level. This is all red accuracy and stability, so this is a weapon that we're just gonna loot as junk. We don't need that at the moment. No. Why are you shooting at me, Focus? More trouble ahead. As you can see, just going to another headquarters is not just... Throw a grenade to distract him a little bit. Again, red, 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 so we just loot that as junk and we'll take care of that junk later. Some med kits here, we'll pick those up. And there's also a phone here in the building. Apparently. So we need to find that thing. I'm assuming it's in the garage here. Nope. I have a phone symbol here, but I don't see it. It's more here, over here. There's nothing here, so maybe there's a tunnel underneath us or so. Like over here, I'm standing on the phone, but there is no phone here. So I'm not so sure what's going on. The only thing I can come up with is there's gotta be a tunnel underneath here or so. Let's check a bit the area here.
Unsuitable device detected.
Oh, it's over here somewhere. Here's the phone.
You gotta lay off that crap, Peter. Look around you, for God's sake. I am. Do you know what I see? What? Nothing. Endless days of nothing. It's all gone. We think we can restore it, but it's gone. Maybe someone's grandkids would experience something close we used to have when for you and me, buddy. Fucking nothing. And you think getting high on that shit is the answer? Oh, idiot! Never. There's no answer. We're all gonna die. Probably sooner than we think. Might as well enjoy myself a bit on the way. Stop it, Peter. This is not you. I didn't think so either. I also thought I'd be dating Maya. And studying for my finals right about now. Alright. If you're set on self-destructing, I can't stop you. But I'll be around if you change your mind. It's not nothing. It is to me. Now leave me alone. I've got some self-destructing to do.
We need to find Odessa Sawyer in the theater. 200 meters to go, but yeah, as you can see, you just not go there. So are you coming, my friend?
This is what it's come to?
Where's the prisoners?
I got tired of them moaning.
So you
Another
let
phone?
them go?
No, I didn't let them go.
Motherfucker, we were gonna trade them.
Oh well.
That's what you're gonna tell Diesel when he asks why you killed them?
I didn't kill them. The dogs did.
What dogs?
I don't know. Some dogs. I didn't ask their fucking names. Oh, but they must have been fucking hungry. Cause damn, once they sniffed blood, it was chow time.
You stupid son of a bitch!
Well, whatever. Diesel ain't gonna do shit except huff and puff a little. You might be wondering why I'm leaving these. Perhaps it's a deep-seated need for confession. Then again, maybe not. I haven't
This
done
one we will
anything
loot.
I'm not
There's
proud
a bit of
I have
green.
no
I
need
have to
seek
look
absolution
later
from
to
anyone
see
who
if it's any
swallowed
good.
you. Maybe I'm bored.
You out there
It's
alone.
hard to be one step ahead
Wait
of
till we
everyone
provide
else.
all
This is my way of
accompaniment
giving
to escort
you
you
a
home.
helping hand to make things more challenging. Of course, that's the sort of thing
This is a
made-up villains
pretty
do.
good backpack, plus 200.
I'm perfectly happy to maximize my advantage. Or maybe I just want to get you spinning in circles. Now
But I
check
cannot
for
pick it up.
yourself. Are there subtle contradictions in what I've told you? Is it hard to figure out what I'm trying
We'll
to
do it.
tell you? Maybe that's the point. Then again, maybe it isn't.
As you can see, I picked stuff up here now because Dirk is opening it.
You're coming up on the theater settlement. The woman who runs it is named Odessa Sawyer. Try to stay on her good side.
And now we are entered into the theater. And we have to do some stuff here.
Electronic device detected.
Also here we're gonna get a cutscene. I'm gonna skip it because I'm getting stuck in these cutscenes for some reason or another. But it's basically we meet Odessa Sawyer and she will tell us that her daughter is missing and we need to go find her in the more or less first mission, and we even stuck here now, as you can see. That's sort of what happens. The game freezes up on me on these cutscenes, or it just crashes down even. I don't know what it is, but I had no problems the first day that I was playing, and then they updated the NVIDIA drivers. The drivers seem to be a bit corrupt, not only with the Division, it gave also all kind of issues with other drivers. So I saw yesterday on the GeForce Experience that they have dropped it down. And they sort of rolled back themselves to the latest version, which was I think somewhere from August. That driver was available for 36.15, I think it was. But they brought for 36.30 yesterday or so. But that gave all kind of issues with all kind of games, so they just pulled it back. We will see how it goes. The HQs are also places where you can fast travel to, so we will see where we will respawn. If not, we can always go to the theater directly. But yeah, we reboot the game. Normally, it also put us immediately into the group again. We haven't left the group, so you come back online, you're immediately back in the group. I do need to see if it is my group though.
Tap right to go to settings.
Because if I would join Lolbokis, which is Dirk, if I would join his group or his session, then we sort of go by his settlements and by his operations. And that means he has more upgrades, so that would not make much sense in my Let's Play series here.
Entering safe area.
Yeah, it just puts us back where we were, so it's like, it's great, yeah. The theater settlement, some sort of rooftop, not much going on at the moment. But we need to pick some stuff up here, as you can see, Pone here.
Where'd you take him? Is he still alive?
We'll stop the transmission. As I said, you can always find it in collectibles and play it again. We need to go here and we need to talk to Odessa. I will go in and then skip it, just to be sure. Because she basically told us her daughter is missing, you need to go find her in the Grand Hotel mission. The next upgrade unlocks, we need to hire or recruit Inaya Al-Khalik for our crafting station in the White House. That's sort of how it goes. And how do you do that? By doing the mission.
Looking good, Agent.
Thinking, what's this ping here? Here's the other phone.
No. Keep your elbow tucked. You'll be a smaller target that...
Also here, just like in the White House,
Inactive.
you will find one of those stash box things here. That's very nice. Now Bocus went offline, or he also crashed. The Grand Washington
Odessa Sawyer's daughter,
Hotel,
Eleanor, is being
that
held
is
by the hyenas
the
for
first
leverage
main
of the
mission
theater
that you have to
settlement.
do.
We need to get her back alive and unharmed. Agent Kelso is already on site. We'll attempt to throw the hyenas into disarray to help you get inside, so the two of you can link up to secure the hostage. The hyenas been here a while, know the building, but they shouldn't be expecting an attack.
I know a lot of you still angry about our closed door policy. But before we can offer sanctuary to strangers,
Lost their way down.
take care of ourselves.
So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna do that first mission and try to get that Miss Sawyer's daughter out there. Of course, as always, if you go to a mission, you will find some trouble. The thing is though, if you do not shoot at these people, they normally do not shoot back. So you can sort of skip it. What I'm also wondering is why can I not... I need to check my my inventory is not full.
Online. An agent has disconnected.
So there must be something that I'm missing. Why are these things locked?
Group augmentation
I see.
activated.
I'm picking up some level 3 stuff, but I am not level 3. That's why I cannot equip it. I can only loot it. And I think Mr. Bocus already started this mission because the Grand Hotel sort of
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
blew up. Yeah, he started it already. Because normally there are some hyenas here that you have to take down first. And then you can go into the mission.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready.
Focus is already inside. As you can hear, he's already causing mayhem.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
As you can see,
Saints here.
Dirk has a turret.
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
I have the drone, right? So I will take out the drone once we go up there. If you find one of these boxes, you can refill all your bullets. At the same time, that also usually means trouble.
Nobody get through. Nobody.
Get away because there is like some sort of mitraillette on top there. And you do not want people to get their hands on it because otherwise we're in big trouble. grenade. Yo, we cleared it. That being said, we did it.
Agent down.
Reviving focus. Get some help on myself.
Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
Apparently I missed it the first time. We are level 3 now, so we can equip it. We'll loot the other one. Something else we missed? Picked up everything. Because this, of course, is only...
Portable device detected.
Portable device. Is a phone here somewhere? Not here. Will be a floor higher or lower, probably. That's how it usually goes. You have some resistance. Some extra bullets, some extra armor kits. My game froze again.
I just found an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it. Sons of bitches.
You doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blasted a lot of damage.
Electronic device detected.
We're waiting on Mr. Bogus. Finally found the phone.
This is what we want. There's none better now that we lost Kieran.
I'm sure there are. They're just not willing. Can't say I am either.
You've led troops in battle. This can't be that different.
It's a world of difference, Thomas. War is about killing. This is about living. I know how to set up an ambush or call an airstrike, but I know nothing about farming and power generation and what have you.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Someone there? Time to kill. Got an asshole coming this way. Grenade in the air!
Situation. Give it to me straight. I don't want any of this mamby-pamby bullshit people have been feeding me about what's going on.
Mr. President, it's bad. Whoever planned...
Glad you made it. Ready when you are.
Agent Kelso here to help us. How about Agent Bogus? He made it.
Let's do this.
What's happening? Oh, this game. Everything froze up. For some reason or another. Another driver update or what? Crash. Okay. Crashity, crashity, crash. Why, oh why, oh why? I don't know why it's happening. Because there's some, it's like update week. There was a Windows update and everything is updating now, and you get one crash after another. Let's see. Just we were about to do the last part of the mission. That's a strange part. It immediately restarts every time. The problem with the NVIDIA driver a couple of days ago was that it had some issues with the DX12 video cards. Something was corrupted in there. I have a DX12 obviously, GTX 1070, and yeah, that gave all kind of issues. But this game, I don't know. It's driver, is it you play? You're playing it for sometimes for like an hour, 2 hours. How long are we streaming here now? An hour and a half. It works perfectly. Till a certain attempt, and then you just...
Home. Tab right to go.
You're in a hotel inside rooms where things are exploding and nothing problem. You can just play. And then you simply come on a rooftop and the game freezes on you. You would think that it would freeze inside the hotel, but not on the rooftop. We'll see where it puts us.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Okay.
Not for long.
We're back here. Focus is here. But there is one more thing I need to do, guys. Okay, there we go. For some reason or another, it also killed my shot.
Let's do this.
When there's an enemy. Oh. Let's first prepare ourselves because eliminate the same. There he is.
We're gonna have to punch through his armor.
Where is he? The big guy we're looking for. There he is. Flashed here. All good? Think so. Picks up some goodies.
Eleanor? Your mom sent us to bring you home. Are you hurt?
Who are you? What's going on?
She's in shock. I'll bring her down when she's fit to move. Let's meet at the theater later.
Secure the exit from the hotel. Okay.
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them. I got Eleanor.
Destroy the barricaded doors.
patch her in. Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor.
Is she okay?
She's okay. I'm bringing her home.
Oh, God. Oh, thank you.
See you soon.
Agent, you're ready for another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
We have to meet with Odessa again.
They're moving up on me!
But yeah, there's not one meeting that goes as planned. What also is that your armor and your weapons and so bullets and all that kind of stuff. It always refills once you enter one of these safe things. Settlements or safe house or base of operations. New roof, a barbecue, hydroponics.
Odessa's folks finally finished up that roof. That'll make a hell of a difference to everyone with this heat.
So we have more or less upgraded the theater settlement. And now we have to meet with her again.
Heads
That is
up.
not very promising
we now
because
have a
that
working
means
barbecue.
another
And better
cutscene.
food in your stomach is gonna go a long way towards putting a smile on your faces.
But we'll risk it.
It's worse than ever, Odessa. We're barely holding things together.
What am I supposed to do?
Help us!
I am helping. I am helping. Just not the way you want me to.
We need you out there again. Your leg wouldn't stop you.
It's not about that.
I know it isn't. But if we fail...
All right! All right. We could probably spare some people.
I'll be outside.
She said you did your part. I won't forget it.
End of the first one. which unlocks 3 more main missions after finishing the Grand Washington Hotel. We will also have our second skill, so we have to go back to the White House to talk to the Quarry Master. That's our next goal, but we can fast travel there. And we can also unlock some other stuff, but to do that we need to do some stuff here on this thing here.
With Odessa's new hydroponic system, the theater's gonna be able to put better, fresher food on the table. That ought to make the residents happier and healthier.
More dead batteries. Shit. If we can't power our comms, sooner or later it's gonna bite us.
We have to talk to this guy.
We've had some reports of hyenas at Odia's office. Maybe they know something we don't. There's still some useful tech there, Agent. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a look.
What he's sort of telling us is about a side mission, and that's why you need to talk to these people to unlock these side missions. But there will be more people, probably. We also have this guy over here.
If the theater keeps growing, we're gonna need some new sources of
Rooftop Gardens, which is basically
There's an
another side
apartment
mission.
complex nearby. For a while after the crisis, they
He's
put
explaining that
guards
there
on
was some
roofs.
rooftop where they
At
are
least
growing
they did until the
food,
hyenas came.
and you need to take a
Those
look there to
gardens
get some
could
food
be
for the
what we're
people
looking
here.
for. I think it's about time we took them back.
Who do we have here? Cameron Reed, another side mission. MLK Library Community.
Hey, Agent. We've lost contact with a few people who've been living in a deserted library around here. We have reports of a lot of hyena activity in the area. Can you check it out?
So we need to check it out, apparently. What else do we need to do here? Check the progress. New milestone reached. We have done the first mission, and the reward is that we can meet Inaya Al-Khalik for crafting. So we need to find her as well and recruit her, because there she is.
Hello, I'm Anaya. I'm going to be helping out at the base of operations with equipment fabrication. It's a pleasure to meet you.
So she moves from this theater. As you can see, crafting is unlocked. She will move to the White House. And that sort of settles it for this theater, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. So by talking to those 3 people, we have unlocked these side missions here. We also have a safe house, which we need to unlock. That will give us some other options as well. That's always what you need to do in each of these areas. Find the settlement, unlock the safe house, talk to the people in the settlement, which will give you more side missions. But we first have to go to the White House, because we have some stuff there which needs to be done. But you can fast travel there, as I said, to the HQs, settlements, base of operations, that kind of stuff. You can always fast travel there. Which is unfortunately going to give us another cutscene, and that seems to be the thing where I always keep hanging about. But we'll see. We'll walk in and it will upgrade, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Over here is our quartermaster, because we have unlocked a new skill. As I already said, we have the drone. We're gonna go for the turret. What did we see? Assault. What is this? Incinerator. Oh, that one brings some fire in the hole. And what's this one? The sniper turret. Sniper. We're gonna go for the assault. We're gonna take that one. So that's an automatic weapon that you just drop somewhere on the floor. You can do it even before the mission starts. And then when there is action going, it will detect it and it starts firing in the area around. But you cannot get hit by your own skills, obviously.
Take care.
Oh, no, I'm not away yet. We also have some perks available. 2 perk points we have that we can spend. I'm gonna spend them for sure on the armor kits. That's the first thing that we want to have upgraded. Now we can carry 4. And we need 2 more points. I only have 1 for total of 5. What is this here? Can carry 1 more grenade. Okay, we will unlock that then. See, we have still 1 point left. Staff roster. We have hired Inaya Alkalik, which will unlock our crafting. Crafting station is if you go here to the left. There we go.
Agent, it seems I have the equipment I need. I'm eager to get started.
We can now craft items at the crafting bench in the base of operations, which is here obviously. To craft an item you require a blueprint for the item you want. So we need to find some blueprints now. If we have the blueprints, then we can create whatever it is that they have in here. They require materials to be able to create those things. So those are the things that we found on the map, electronics and that kind of stuff. You can upgrade the crafting bench in order to craft higher quality items. You can upgrade the bench once you have acquired the bench upgrade blueprint. Another blueprint we need to find to be able to upgrade this bench. So we have this bench now. And as you can see, Inaya Alkalik that we hired in the theater has now moved here. She's one of our staff members. If you open this thing here, you can make your own weapons. This is the only one that we have upgradable, and that only will go once we are level 30. Mods, those are visors and better grips and so for your rifles, for your guns. Some chests, some gloves, some knee pads. We have 3 more or less that we can create: a backpack, a mask, and a holster. Let's have a look. A mask, we can make an improvised mask with a 368 to 450 level. So yeah, if you create this, if you craft this, it is pretty RNG. It can be 368, it can be 450, it can be anything in between. We do have enough bugs to do it. We do have enough electronics. We do have enough protective fabric, but we do not. We are missing 1 polycarbonate, so we did not find enough loot to make this mask. The holster, same story. We are missing a polycarbonate. That's a bit of a problem. And the backpack, we can create a backpack level 4 with somewhere between 681 and 817. Okay, we'll do that just to show you guys how it works. You just click on craft, it crafts, and it gives us a 749 improved backpack. That's that. Now, why is it still telling me? No, okay. That's that. I think it also at one point or another, yeah, as you can see on the left bottom, new projects available. The projects are upstairs. We were here before, and then there was nothing here except for a table. Now you have something, activities going on here, as you can see.
A little help will go a long way, Agent.
Over here, these are the projects. For this one, these projects, if you complete those things, that's what gives the blueprints for the crafting station. So we need to donate 5 steel, we need to donate a chest armor, and we need to neutralize hostile activity. The last one is usually something you have to do on the map. The donations we can have a look on. Can we donate? We have steel, so we will donate that. There we go. That's checked off. We do not have a chest armor, at least not a separate one. We have one, of course. That's what we are carrying, but so we cannot donate that one. Another project here. We can donate something, but I have some junk here, gloves that I put in junk, so I can donate that one. That is a possibility to get rid of your junk. It's donated for these projects, or you sell them, or you deconstruct them. And we also have some polycarbonate. We have 6 of them, and we need to donate 5. So okay, that's fine. That checks out these 2 things. So if we now can disrupt a public execution, of course that's also something out there on the world, then this thing is complete, and then we will get a blueprint for vertical grip. And vertical grip increases the accuracy on our weapons. So if we can craft that grip, then we can mod those things. That's what it basically does. It's I will show you guys. If you click on that weapon, you select the weapon, whatever, you can select on mod, and then it gives you 4 different options in this case. But it's empty, 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 empty. And that's what you need to make. You need to make those loops and visors and grip and all that kind of stuff. You need to make on the crafting station, or find it out there on the map if you're lucky, and then you can upgrade your weapons. Meanwhile, we have a bunch of stuff in our inventory. We need to check it. We are meanwhile we are level 4, so we want to have something better. We have a level 4 here, but I still like the military. Although it is level 1, it has 750 RPM and it does the job pretty good. What do we have in slot number 2, by the way? This thing here. So we click on that and see if we find something better. This is not so accurate. This is the same weapon, but with a better damage, because it's a level 4 instead of a level 2. So we're obviously going to equip that one and put that one in our junk. This is a bit more stable. Oh, compared to this one. It's a bit more stable, but it has 20 bullets less in the magazine. Not like that. This is more accurate though. But it has less damage and also less RPM. We will keep that for now. This I don't like the MK17, and the rest is trash. Okay, that's for the weapons. Oh, we have one more here, which is red, so junk. Backpack. Yeah, we have made this on the crafting bench, so that's more likely going to be our best one. All the rest is red. I only have one here. 4 holsters. 387 is the best one. We will equip that one, and the rest can go into the junk. Knee pads. We have a 4 and 10 here. That goes like that. Okay, now we have 2 options with that junk. You can donate it occasionally for some of these projects, but we did not have enough to donate for the projects. The quickest way to go to the project is basically you open your map, and you will find it over here on top here. You have conflicts and bounties and all that kind of stuff. One of them is also projects. You can quickly see donations is not available, so we cannot donate anything. Let's have a look on this project. We cannot donate anything. So No need to do donation this time. Then we can deconstruct, which will give us materials. That is option number 2. Or option number 3 is you go to the vendor. It's downstairs here. To this guy. And you sell. And what are we gonna sell? We're gonna sell all our junk. Give us 370 bucks.
I'm happy to take all this.
We are keeping that plane weapon. And you can also buy and see what he has available. We have 430 bucks now because we sold all our junk. But yeah, that backpack is red. That's not something we're gonna get. The armor is a pretty good one. Cost us 158 bucks. This is red, and this one, no, it's red as it. So the only thing we could potentially buy is this body armor. We'll buy it and equip it.
Enjoy your purchase, Agent.
There we go. Now we go back. What did we do? And we of course make this one junk, and this time we're gonna deconstruct it. Deconstruction result, it gives us 1 protective fabric. That's another way of getting on these things for your crafting station. You just deconstruct, but occasionally you also need to sell because you need some bucks as well.
Another agent is now in your group.
Goodbye.
Now we also leveled up while doing all that stuff. We also leveled up and did this thing here. The cache, every time you level up you get some cash, so which means we have to open the cache for level 3. Which gives us some armor and some double barrel shotgun. I should have opened this before I bought that backpack probably. And also the level 4 cache we still have available because we haven't been in the White House since. A classic M60 with 100 magazine, that's a pretty good one. So we check the inventory again. Oh yeah. Critical hit damage is plus 3%. It has way more accurate than my AKM here. Also has a okay, we'll put this one on.
Howdy.
Oh no. Slot number 2, I need that thing. Slot number 2.
Take care.
Let's have a look. Do we have something better? Classic M60 is not that good by the looks of it. It's not that accurate. This is more accurate. But we lose 300 rounds a minute. No, I'm just gonna keep it with those 2. This classic, I don't like it very much. This only has a magazine of 2. Has huge damage, but only 2 bullets, so you have to reload constantly. If you're in the middle of the fight, that's not great, is it? Yeah, although this is a level 1, this military P416 is something I use a lot. So I'm actually going to throw this thing away. Gonna deconstruct these weapons. We get 6 receiver components, and then we're down to 2 weapons. What else did we have? We have backpack. Yeah. But as you can see, the one that we made on the crafting station is still the better one. It's a backpack. Nothing. We deconstruct this again. See what we get from this. Protective fabric again. That's good. So now we have everything at 11111 here. So we're sort of good to go. And we have 2 weapons. Till we get something better. If we have a level 5 military or so, I will replace it. But till that moment, I will keep this thing because will. Okey-doke. Meanwhile, some other people joined the group here, by the looks of it.
Social. Character. Character.
Did I send that or
Social.
not?
Character.
Clan or group? Yeah, I send it to the group. Okay, next up, what was it? The safe house. We need to unlock the safe house to be able to find more of these skill things you will gather on the map. But as you can see, we have to go through some red areas. Bogus is still doing business with the quartermasters.
Goodbye.
Doesn't matter that much. I can do this solo as well.
Augmentation inactive.
Because obviously they are higher level. They don't need to unlock it. They already have unlocked that safe house.
Augmentation active.
You just stay out of trouble. Should not be that hard to do unlock the safe house. Pick up some loot. Now that we have a crafting station, these things matter.
Group augmentation inactivated. Group augmentation activated.
The safe house is nearby. Oh yes, of course. But this area is controlled, as you can see, by the hyenas, which is wonderful. That means trouble in paradise, basically. Can we get past them without any troubleshooting? Probably not. Okay. That's why you need a drone. The drone sort of points you where the enemies are.
Hostile control point identified.
Still red zone though. We survived somehow. Now it's going to tell us about the GPS line, which we are already more or less using. We can also shoot a flare gun that will call in the green troops, more or less. That is in case you want to take over that control point there. But I'm first going to unlock the safe house, because I need some skill points. Oh my gosh, never get easy there. Okay. We use our other skill. Now we lost that skill for like 30 seconds. We picked it up again and that sort of destroys it. But that also
Base match. Item of interest detected.
item of interest detected here somewhere. Oh, wonderful. Artifacts relay. Okay. Collect it. Thank you. Follow the orange thingies here. Unlock the safe house. You can now fast travel to this location. So also the safe house is something you can fast travel
This is
to.
the only place around here that the hyenas didn't dare to touch. That's good news for you. That's really interesting intel here.
We need to find the agent's notes.
Documentation inactive.
Over here.
Hostiles guarding the.
Looks like you got your hands full. Good luck.
We have discovered a bunch of
Electronic device detected.
tech devices,
Shade tech cache detected.
and to come with that, apparently we also have some extra goals here. Resupply a friendly control point in downtown East. Complete activities in downtown East. Recover the tech caches in downtown East. Okay. Why is that thing?
Hostile control point
Also
detected.
here we have a stash.
Don't we have enough agencies in this country?
It's not so much an agency as a kind of stay-behind movement. A last line of defense, if you will. No hierarchy, and
Here you can check your weapons by the looks of it. What is that? Ah, you can sell it here as well. Okay.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
So if you now look on your map, you will see these orange things here. And those are the tech cache things. So the nearest buy is over here. And those things you need to get more perks and skills, and so you need skill points. If I can find a way out of here. Yeah, you can also go around here.
Active. Hostile control point nearby. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Some better gloves.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, nice. Everybody died.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
In case that
Agent
happens,
incapacitated. Agent deceased.
You can respawn to the nearest safe house or settlement or something like that.
Rations nearby.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Hostile control point identified.
Oh, grenade.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Oh my god, that way.
Electronic device detected.
This seems to be a pretty good one. We're gonna loot that one.
Portable device detected. Drinking water detected.
Here's our tech. Also a weapon, we'll loot that. First one discovered. Let's see, which one is... we have over there one.
Echo nearby. Hostile broadcast picked up.
There's gardens on the rooftops of an apartment complex. The theater could use them to produce food. Clear out the hyenas and make that area safe again.
Military P. That's the one we are using, but this one is a level 5, so it probably has yeah, it has more damage. Other than that, it's the same weapon, so we will equip it.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Let's do one of the side missions, which is very nearby here.
Alright, drive out the hyenas and secure the rooftop gardens.
You have been promoted to group leader.
How's it feel to die?
Serious trauma detected.
Hostile activity around the pool on the roof. Looks like the hyenas are running their operations inside one of the neighboring apartments.
All right, Agent. Get up to the roof and continue the sweep from there.
Chemical analysis. Ammonium nitrate.
Fertilizer.
I don't think they've been growing crops.
Maybe they're using it to make explosives.
target. An agent has disconnected.
Hostiles near your position.
This must be one of those hyenas are holed up. Make your way through this side of the complex and secure it.
No more fucking ammo! Deploying turret. Gotta move that turret. Defend the turret. I can wait you out.
I still got some movement in the eastern apartment building.
Get over there. Let's wrap this one up.
There's water purification equipment on the rooftop opposite your position.
Give me something for the theater. complex is ours. Now, these gardens should provide the theater with a steady source of food and water. I'm sure Odessa will be pleased.
Not sure. We have a red phone here. Not sure what's going on here. Can't be up in the sky. There's gotta be something here.
Character.
What's those green things?
Supplies detected. Drinking water nearby. Food supplies detected.
Maybe it's too highest level or something, I don't know. No idea. It's a red area. It's some sort of food supply area, I think. Maybe it's just a red zone controlled by the it's a resource node for the hyenas. Okay.
The theater settlement lost contact with a small community that was living in the library, and they're worried the hyenas might have something to do with it. They've asked us to investigate.
Oh, come on. It's not easy to get out of here, apparently.
Russians nearby. Hostile broadcast picked up.
Ah, we made it out.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Nice grenade. Blow up yourself.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Secure the area and search for any surviving members of the community that's been residing here.
Fuckers. I see them.
Agent down. Vital signs critical.
Fucking creep! Come on, faster!
All hostages are deceased.
Damn.
Agent needs assistance.
Oh, not again. Something definitely wrong with these drivers. You play, yeah. You play. You play is crashing on me. Oh well. I will leave it at this for now. I will be back with some other streams of The Division later on. And also, of course, of The Crew 2. We'll see you guys then, and bye for now.